Well, that's a million-dollar question. What are the new, most promising, more relevant, more appropriate business models and associated revenue models moving forward? There are three particular areas of opportunities or considerations. Number one, or in no particular order, one would be public funding. So you see a lot of opportunities for state subsidized opportunities in supporting operations, especially ones that are in the digital space. Another one would be for what we might call advertising 2.0. So the next level of more targeted, more personalized, more tracked advertising campaigns, marketing communication campaigns, where both the marketer has more control over whom they are reaching with a particular message, and also the ability to analyze the impact of that communication. But at the same time, on the receiver part, the receiver is confronted with a much greater likelihood of a relevant message to him or her than traditionally had been the case. In terms of actual revenue models, there are three particular areas. One might be one of growing popularity is the freemium model, where we give something away for free, and we then monetize additional content, additional experiences for additional costs. That additional cost also may be in one of two forms. It may either be on a regular time-constrained basis, such as a monthly subscription, annual subscription, and so on, or monetize at the individual unit. So purchasing the access of a particular New York Times article, a particular issue of a journal, a single song out of an entire album. And those micropayments seem to be getting more traction than the time-based approach of monetizing goods. This is where the editing will come in, because I lost my train of thought. For the freemium, the second approach would be for a walled garden type of the more traditional experience that we had as with mobile phone users in the early digital wireless networks era of the early 2000s, where the mobile carrier really was in control of the content that was made available to a particular subscriber, to the particular user, and gaining access to the content vis-a-vis network access. So this is a way of a network carriers themselves trying to get a little bit back of the power, a little bit more of the power that they used to have, which is actually shifting to either the content providers, the content creators, or the aggregators of content, taking away some of the power and the relationship from the network carriers themselves. And actually that speaks to one of the fundamental drivers of the need for new business models, the value shifts. In addition to the value shift that we are experiencing, there needs to be a shift on the user experience. So beyond the product or the service that one consumes, now we need to have a more holistic view of the experience, of the consumption experience, from the initial consideration of a particular product or service all the way to post-consumption experience. One key element currently is the social experience associated with the consumption of a particular good, whether digital or tangible, and companies are trying to find ways of infusing a social component in their goods that are being delivered.
Thank you very much, Professor Constantinos.
Thank you.